Matcha and mochi. Oh god. This is gonna be a disaster. Absolute disaster. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm just me. If you're not new here, are you subscribed? Today I have a Sakuraco unboxing. So this is the part where I say not affiliated, not associated, etc., etc. Not affiliated, not officially associated, but for full transparency, Sakuraco does seem to watch my videos, and they've commented on my Twitter without me adding them more than once, which, I mean, I understand the company wants to know what people are saying and doing with their product, I get it. Do you see how many subs I have? No one's paying me to do anything with this many subs, so just to make that perfectly clear, they know I exist, but they're not paying me to say anything. Which means that I can say whatever I want about them and they can't ever sue me for breach of contract. Let's actually get in here, shall we? Put it here where you can't see. And I'll look over here where I can't see. And on top we're gonna have a magazine and a card. Okay. So this is the card. Every month it comes with a really pretty postcard. On the back it's a little hello and some information about the theme and such. I have a reading disability and I don't read this stuff out loud, so know that. But isn't it pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. I love these. And the magazine has a lot of information. This month's theme is Matcha and Mochi. I have something called misophonia. It's that thing where chewing sounds make you want to kill someone. There is no way to eat a mochi without that sound, as we will learn, I'm sure, throughout this unboxing. But I love them so much. What I don't love is matcha, however. Oh god. This is gonna be a disaster. Absolute disaster. Okay, so in here there's a little greeting and information about some cool things and little blurbs about all of the snacks. As I've said before, I have a reading disability, so I don't read this whole thing. I do my best to read out the little blurbs about the snacks, and Sakuraco lists allergens, and I will always read those. Yes. So, let's get in here. Our first snack is a set of chopsticks. Delicious chopsticks. Can you see them? I like them. In every Sakuraco, you get a housewares item. It would seem that this month's item is a pair of chopsticks. They are Shippo design chopsticks. They are not dishwasher safe. With interlocking circles representing happiness and harmony, these chopsticks with an enamel-like finish are sure to bring you good luck. So that's really cool. I really like that. Next. Is a bunch of Matcha Mochi. Matcha cream daifuku. Matcha cream daifuku. Common allergens are dairy, soy, and gelatin. It may contain traces of wheat and eggs. I love how that's the first thing you see. Moving on. Perfect balance between bitter matcha, sweet cream, and bean paste. Encased in incredibly smooth mochi. Okay. part of me feels like this is a cruel joke. I mean, mochi itself, for me, is a cruel joke. It's just, I love everything about it except the sound it makes. And I just don't care for matcha. Period. It's just not something that I gravitate toward. It's just not really for me. Anyway. Ooh. There's no way not to make this sound. That actually wasn't too bad. It wasn't particularly bitter, which I find a lot of matcha things are. The inside was like solid, almost like a piece of, I don't want to say piece of chocolate, but it was firmer than I was expecting. And as strong as the matcha flavor is, the cream or marshmallow or whatever really evened it out. And I like daifuku, so even if the sound kills me. Oh, such a day this is gonna be. Alright. Next. Matcha Carinto. Common allergens are dairy, wheat, and soy. May contain traces of shrimp, crab, buckwheat, eggs, peanuts, oranges, beef, sesame, mackerel, chicken, pork, and apples. Oh my. Carinto is a simple snack with a history of hundreds of years, consisting only of flour, yeast, and brown sugar. Easily combined with other flavors, in this case matcha, and chocolate are added for a crunchy, bittersweet taste. Okay. If you've been here for a while, you're probably like, whoa, just me. That's an apple. That's an apple. It goes in the box. Okay. Yes, it did say apple. And it should go in the box. Deep breaths. It'll be okay. I actually found out during my last Tokyo Treat unboxing that one of the snacks that I've been eating for years, like years, actually had apple in it, like as an actual ingredient, not just traces of. And I've never reacted to it. So, hopefully, I'm going to be able to eat the things with traces of apple. I'm still not going to go too crazy if it's like a first ingredient, but I think I might be okay. I'm not superstitious, you're superstitious. Okay. Interesting. It's that stuff that reminds me of, like, stale funnel cake. But I mean that in a good way. From what I've experienced thus far, Carinto just kind of tastes like it tastes. Like, it's been flavored, but it's not particularly strong. I feel like the underlying just taste of Carinto, yes, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, I think that just shines through over everything. Because like I said, I've had this before, and I've had it in a bunch of different flavors, and yeah, it just... This doesn't particularly taste like matcha to me, it just tastes like Carinto. I mean, I like it, it's crunchy, and it's sweet, and... It reminds me of stale funnel cake, but in the best way. are you? Sakuraco gives bonus snacks. It's just a handful of whatever they had in previous boxes, just floop in the box. It's completely random, and there's no way to tell what it is. I kind of remember this. Sort of. The rule about bonus snacks is that I don't try them again. If I've had it in a previous box, it goes in the box. This is the box. Like I said, things that I have already had or really don't like or am allergic to all go in the box. From the box they go to friends, family, people who like snacks, you know? Next, tea. Ooh, yum. Okay. This is another bonus snack, I'm pretty sure. It's Kucha? I think OU is just ooh. Kucha? I'm still working on my phonetics. But we've had this in previous boxes, and I absolutely love it. It's like black tea, but it's super like sweet. I adore it. Next. Nishino Matcha Pie. Common allergens are dairy, wheat, and soy. May contain peanuts, shrimp, and eggs. Folded into 432 layers before baking. This crispy pie has a rare Nishio, hang on. Nishio, there's... Alright. Reading disability's kicking in. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. Like, really wrong. So, however those letters go together, there you go. Okay, so it's just a matcha flavored cookie thing. Yeah. I do and I don't like this kind of layered cookie thing. It's really crumbly. It's strange. It's crunchy and it's like buttery, but it's got this... It doesn't taste like matcha. It tastes like... I don't know. Something else that's green. Like some vegetable, but not matcha. Weird. Okay. After eating the whole thing, it is matcha, but it's overpowered by the butteriness. I don't know. It's got the matcha bitterness, but not overwhelmingly. Mostly that tasted buttery, and then like a little bit of bitter, but so far I haven't been punched in the face with too much matcha, which makes me happy. Next. Are you in here? You look familiar, so you may not be in here. Okay, no. This is a strawberry kind of like wafer thing. There's some cream in the middle. But like I said, if I've already tried it, I'll try it. This looks like it's the matcha version of that. Matcha wafer. Common allergens are dairy, wheat, and soy. May contain eggs. Using a specialist flour from these light and crispy sandwich wafers, something rich matcha. Okay, hi. I've got a strange feeling that it's going to be one of these days where my brain and my mouth and the page, it's not going to work together. So just bear with me, okay? Wafer, sandwich, bitter matcha cream. Okay, those were the important words. Apparently it's already in half. Oh. Okay. I don't like matcha, and I don't like wafer, and I probably should have just put this in the box. Something good about it is that there's so much cream it slides around. And in all fairness, the wafer is more, it tastes kind of more like rice than ice cream cone, if that makes any sense. Oh, that'll be the specialist flour. Okay. Final verdict. I'm gonna finish this one, but I will not seek this out in the future. It's better than it could have been. The wafer's kinda like sweeter than normal wafer. And I mean, there's a lot of cream, but the matcha's not as bitter as it could be, which is good, but not my thing. Another one of these. Sometimes Sakuraco gives you doubles. Not of everything, but of some snacks. Oh, is this some kind of crunchy mochi? You're a root. What you is. Huh. Fascinating. Burdock arare. Common allergens are dairy, wheat, crab, sesame, soy, and pork. May contain traces of shrimp, eggs, peanuts, almonds, squid, beef, salmon, chicken, apples, and gelatin. Burdock has been a healthy staple of Japanese diet for centuries. Of the Japanese diet for centuries. And is often hailed as a superfood. I love when I'm reading and I forget little words, or just like my brain ignores them. That's the best. Fascinating. It smells kind of like potato. It's definitely a root. I mean, I know it's a root, but like it smells like it. Interesting. Turnip. It tastes like a cross between a turnip and a potato. I really like that. The texture was great too. It was like super crunchy and like hard on the outside, but then on the inside it was like flaky and melty and delicious. I would seek those out. That's good. Nope. Here's another bonus snack. Matcha manju. Allergens, eggs, dairy, wheat, and soy. Manju perfectly contrasts the slight bitterness of matcha powder worked into its dough with a sweet red bean paste core. Oh my goodness. So manju's like a steamed kind of bun thing, I think. I gotta admit, these aren't really my favorite thing in the world. I don't hate them, but this smells too much like matcha. Oh man. If you like matcha, that's a good one. It's kind of squidgy, a little bit pasty. Obviously it's got bean paste. The bean paste was not sweet enough to fully counteract the bitterness of the matcha. Personal opinion. It does taste very green though, like that refreshing kind of tea, but I don't know. I still think it's too better. These, I'm sure, are RRA something, which according to Google Translate means hailstone. So I think it just means like a bunch of little bits and or a small round thing. Don't look at me. I don't know. This is salad RRA. Common allergens are soy and fish. May contain shrimp, crab, wheat, egg, dairy, peanut, squid, and sesame. Kikuichi take up to 5 days to pound their rice into sticky soft mochi. Baked just long enough to have a crispy outside but soft center. This RRA has a rich and salty umami flavor. If you've been around for a while, can you comment below, am I getting any better at this? I don't feel like I'm getting any better at this. I don't really know what flavor this is supposed to be. It's a little bit soy saucy. Super crunchy. A little bit soy saucy, like salty. Umami. It was good. I like those. Uji green tea bread. Common allergens: eggs, dairy, wheat, soy, and apple. Uji City in Kyoto Prefecture is famous for growing Japan's best matcha. Moist, fluffy bread filled with sweet matcha paste. So, I know I said that I was going to try the traces of apple, but this apple is in common allergens, which means that I'm not going to risk it. So, into the box it goes. I'm not feeling around for something specific. This isn't what I wanted, but okay. It's another one of the burdock things. I really do like those. Next, one of these. Matcha... hair on my face. Matcha... Kuchen? I don't know. Common allergens. Eggs, dairy, wheat, and soy may contain traces of banana and almonds. Combining Japan's favorite cake with its favorite tea, this fluffy Kuchen is infused with Uji's famous matcha and carefully baked to perfection. I just don't like this cake. That's it. That's all. I don't like this cake. Since I don't like this cake and I don't like matcha, it would be extremely unfair for me to open this and take a bite and then just throw it away. So I'm going to put this in the box, and someone who actually likes this sort of thing will enjoy it. Ooh. MATCHA Mochi. Common allergens are wheat and soy. May contain traces of dairy, walnut, sesame, apples, and almonds. Ooh, walnuts and apples. A rare find outside Japan. Experience this comforting taste of hojicha with this smooth mochi. Yeah. I'm risking it. So it comes in this edible rice paper. If you're ever unsure if it's rice paper or wax paper, you just rip off a piece. And if it dissolves, it's rice paper. If it doesn't, it's plastic. Ta-da! That was sticky and gooey and bizarrely textured with the rice paper. It's such a beautiful taste. I love hojicha so much. It's roasted green tea. And it's got this earthy kind of, I want to say nutty flavor. Oh god, I've already been down here for an hour and there's still so much left. Hojicha chocolate crunchy. Allergens are dairy and soy. May contain wheat, eggs, and peanuts. Combining 400 years of tea knowledge from Kyoto's with the modern approach to sweets. Crunchy dough, roasted green tea, covered in chocolate. That tastes like a Kit Kat. Like a boring old original Kit Kat. It crunches more than an original Kit Kat, but that's what it tastes like. And this will be this month's tea, I'm sure. Yes. In every Sakuraco so far, we've gotten tea. I don't think it's a guarantee, but so far, in every box. So this is Sakura Sencha. It is a limited edition Sencha with the aroma of cherry blossom. Okay. I do not try the teas in these videos. I opened 3 different Japanese snack boxes. They all come with beverages, so I save them all up and I do a drinks video once a month over on Patreon. So far, all of those have been listed public, so you can watch them without having to actually pay me. It'd be nice if you would pay me. I would love if someone would pay me. But such is life. 2 tea bags. Oh my. Apricot Kuzumochi. Common allergens, soy. May contain traces of wheat, dairy, eggs, oranges, apples, peaches, sesame, almonds, and gelatin. Filled with sweet and sour Japanese apricots, this refreshing Kuzumochi is perfect for a hot day. I do not try things like jelly and or Kuzumochi on this channel. I also try these over on Patreon. So, make sure to check me out over there. Oh, you know what? I could put this in the ramen video. See, I'm planning. I have plans. Next is another one of the chocolate things that taste like a Kit Kat. I don't know what it is, but I think I like it. Sweet potato content. Common allergens, soy. Contains traces of eggs and dairy. Japanese sweet potatoes are much sweeter than varieties found elsewhere and feature prominently in Japanese treats. This is also wrapped in edible paper. That smells absolutely fantastic. I really like sweet potato. So weird. It's squishy like a hard jelly or like a gummy. And it tastes like potato. It's got this sweetness, it's got this earthiness, it's got that kind of like root vegetable flavor the potatoes have. It's like candied yams. I really like that. I hope there's more of that. Hooray! There's more of that. But there is no more in the box. So that was everything in May's Sakuraco. All that's left to say is like this if you like this, comment anything at all you want to say. Complain about how my hair always gets in my face. And don't forget that you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, even though I'm never really on it, and like I said, Patreon. And I think that's everything I need to plug. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Thank you. Yeah. Bye! I try my best to read the little blurbs, or at least give you the best information from a summary that I can. word things as awkwardly as possible today. Yes, that sounds like a fun game.